What's up guys, Jonathan Day here. Today we're doing a rundown on the Rode VideoMic Pro and the Tascam DR10L. Let's go.
You ready for this? You ready to take control? Are you giving up control or are you taking control?
I'm gonna start out with the Tascam DR10L. Now this thing is super compact, super light. It's what I'm using right now actually for my lapel mic. So what I use on all my brides, any interviews I do. I got 3 of these and I just hook them up and it sounds great. Let's go over a couple of the facts real quick. So one of my favorite features about the Tascam DR10L is that it has the screw down connector. So I plug in my lapel mic and once it's screwed in, it is not coming out. You're not gonna yank that thing out, and so it works great at weddings for brides if they're doing dances or anything like that. I'm not worried about someone that I'm interviewing pulling that out and ruining the whole recording. Also, this thing has a dual recording system. So that means that it's gonna record a normal level, like a 0 decibel level, then it's also gonna record one that's like 20 decibels lower than that. So in case I go screaming really loud, I don't have to worry because I'm always gonna have an extra recording of that lower decibel level, so it's not gonna peak and distort, which I think is a great idea because I've been in so many circumstances where I've just heard distorted messes, and this thing has come in very handy and has saved the day many times. So that's one of my favorite features about this. The DR10 has excellent battery. So one little tiny AAA will power this thing for 10 hours. And I'm not talking about just having it on. It will actually record fully for 10 hours. I'm not worried about, I put one AAA during the day. I use rechargeable batteries, and it literally is gonna last pretty much the entire day that I need to be shooting weddings, especially through interviews or anything like that. You put it on and you do not have to worry again. Another quick feature about the Tascam is it has headphones out, which a lot of these don't have headphones out, which I actually really love because I can do a quick snippet and record something just to double check my audio. I can put my headphones in and just make sure we're at good levels, make sure the mic's placed in a good place in the position. It takes it takes small SD cards, the mini SD cards. Right now I believe it's a 32 gig in each one, and it holds plenty. I don't have to worry about that. So one of the last features I want to talk about the Tascam is the fact that it has an automatic limiter. So again, this is kind of going hand in hand with the dual recording thing. So basically what a limiter does, it keeps a threshold. So it says, okay, we're not going to let the level go above 0 decibels. We're not going to let it go above -1 decibel. So it keeps it a very even threshold, so you don't have to worry about distorting as much. Now if you go screaming into it, of course it's going to distort, but if I peak a little bit, the limiter saves me from that, and I can still use the recording if I can't use the second recording, the down recording, like 20 decibels down. But this saves me just in case, both of my recordings peak. The Tascam is what I use for weddings, interviews, anything I need to lapel someone up, mic somebody up. It's great. I hit record and I don't have to worry about it again. So let's switch over on to the Rode VideoMic Pro. So let's do that now. Okay, the Rode VideoMic Pro. So this thing is awesome. I have it hooked to my camera, well, except for now. Always, if I'm doing interviews, if I'm doing ambiance, just recording anything, this is always hooked to my camcorder, because I never know, I might be missing some audio somewhere, and this thing saves my butt. So if you look at the back, it has a high pass filter and a low pass filter, which I think is just awesome. So if you're getting high hisses, if you're getting a lot of rumble, you can select one of those and just kill that from the start. You don't have to go anything post-processing you don't have to worry about. Another cool feature, it has a -10 dB and a +20 dB. So if you're going to go into the woods and you want to get some birds chirping, you want to get some, quiet ambience, crickets, stuff like that, I would go with the +20. It's going to pick up everything. Now, if I go into a huge city, a lot of traffic, ambulances, cop sirens, any of that, you're going to want to go to the -10 dB. But most of the time, I just keep it on 0, flat level, because I'm not into those. I'm not recording any big concerts, anything like that. If I were, then I would definitely adjust accordingly. The reason I have this on my camera all the time is because it only weighs 3 ounces. Yeah, only 3 ounces. Another cool feature, basically it has this built-in windscreen, so this itself, I don't have to put a dead cat on it or anything like that. This itself captures or eliminates most of the wind sound, which is really cool. They also added in this newer version the Rycote stabilization system. So I don't know if you can see it, but when I have this on there, any bumps or anything like that keeps it from hitting the mic. I don't get those pops, those low hits or anything like that. It saves it from shaking or anything like that. So I get a very clean sound and I don't have to worry about my camera movement. The only thing I don't like about this mic is the dang door. The door is right under the mic and it is the most aggravating door to a battery thing I've ever dealt with. But once you get over that, it's a great mic. So throw this on your camera and you don't have to worry about anything. You're always going to get good audio from this. And you can always EQ it in post-processing. That's a couple of the mics we use, the Rode VideoMic Pro and the Tascam DR10L. I just wanted you guys to check those out and just get an idea of kind of what we use. Maybe you can use that in your own setup. We're about to start posting videos at least every 2 weeks. Hopefully we're going to do some more tech reviews, maybe some more rundowns, and then we're going to do our feature shorts or feature like the Man-Made episodes. We'll have an upcoming interview with Miss Georgia, so be on the lookout for that. If you haven't seen the latest video, click right here. And if you want to see just an all-around video of kind of like what we do, some cool drone shots, click right here. And guys, don't forget, click on notifications so as soon as something goes live, you can watch it. And again, subscribe to Brave Stag Productions. I thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next time.